Hey guys, it's Randy and welcome to my channel, Zero Waste, Zero Worries, where I talk about saving the earth and inherently ourselves. So today I'm coming at you from my kitchen because I'm going to teach you how to make zero waste popcorn 2 ways. Now if you know me personally and you've been around me when I'm eating popcorn, you know that I eat a lot of popcorn. Not even gonna lie, sometimes I eat it as a meal for dinner. A lot of the times when I go to the movies, it's less about the movie and more about the popcorn. I don't know why I eat so much popcorn. It's just a thing. It's delicious. So when I started my whole zero waste transition, I thought popcorn was going to be a huge problem because I was not going to give it up if I couldn't find an alternative for it. But I have, and it's been pretty beneficial. I actually like this popcorn more than I liked regular packaged like Orville Redenbacher's popcorn. I really like this popcorn, guys. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. The first way is what I'm currently doing to make my zero waste popcorn. And the second way was what I was doing before, but the first way is easier, so honestly I just do the first way now. Both methods that I'm going to show you today are actually super effective at reducing waste because in a regular package of popcorn comes the cardboard packaging and then the plastic packaging for each individual bag of popcorn and then the paper bag that you for sure cannot recycle because it is very contaminated in butter and oil. So when you buy popcorn unpackaged or maybe even like in a small plastic bag, and if you don't have any jars or reusable bags to put the popcorn in, you're still reducing a lot of waste. So moving straight into the first way that I make my zero waste popcorn. The only 2 things that are absolutely necessary for this are obviously the popcorn kernels and this air popper, microwave popper type thing. I got this off of Amazon. It's by the brand Salisbury and it had pretty good reviews, so I thought I'd just give it a try because it's going to be a lot easier for dorm life to make popcorn this way. And it's got a little lid that I will show you what to do with here in a second. But making popcorn with this little nifty thing is so easy. These are my popcorn kernels, which are just in an old peanut butter jar that weighs virtually nothing, so it doesn't make any difference when we're checking out. Anyway, I got these completely unpackaged from a bin with a little metal scoop at Sprouts Farmers Market. And when you fill it up, you take the PLU number off of the bin, and you can either write it on the lid with like a Sharpie marker, or you can just put it in your phone and tell it to the cashier when you get up to the register. I like to do that because it's easier, and if I want to use this jar for anything else, I can do that. So like I said, the only 2 things that are necessary to make this zero waste popcorn are these 2 things. But if you want to make it the way I do it, you're also going to need some coconut oil, garlic powder, and salt, or any other way you would kind of like to season your popcorn. These things are obviously packaged, and that's because around my area it's very hard to find these 2 unpackaged. I actually just found them today at Sprouts Farmers Market in San Antonio. So when we run out of these, I might suggest to my parents that we get them unpackaged, or when I move out, I might just get it unpackaged myself. Coconut oil you can find pretty much everywhere in a glass jar. If not, using plastic isn't the end of the world as long as it's recyclable. So I just put a tiny dollop of coconut oil in there, and then I put the lid on, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Hey guys. Zero waste popcorn does take a little bit longer to pop than regular popcorn. Not sure why, but it's a thing, so that's why I put it for 3 minutes. When I fill it to the top line, I actually put it in for 4 minutes, and it takes the majority of the time. It's in there doing its thing. And just like with any other popcorn, you want to take it out of the microwave about when it stops popping. That's different for every single batch, so it's not really suggested to like pin down a time. I also find that this popcorn is a lot harder to burn. I'm not sure if that's because it's a whole kernel without a lot of oil like in regular packaging, but I haven't burned a batch of zero waste popcorn yet, and I've made a lot of batches. So it stopped popping. Obviously take it out of the microwave. It is a little hot sometimes, so I kind of just drag it out and pick it up with my hands. And as simple as that, you've got zero waste popcorn. But like I said, I like to season mine with garlic powder and salt, so I just put in a little bit, and I'll show you what I do after that. So after I put the seasoning in, I like to kind of give everything in there a good coat. So I put the lid back on and kind of just shake it up until I feel like it's mixed enough. And at this point, you can either eat it straight out of this bowl, which is what I usually do, or you can transfer it to another bowl, and you've got zero waste popcorn. Now for the second way, I'm going to show you how to make zero waste popcorn, and you'll need 3 things for this. A pot with a lid, preferably one that fits, your popcorn kernels, and you'll need coconut oil this time. It's not optional. Or of course, any other oil, just you will need oil. First thing you want to do is Put a little dollop of coconut oil into your pot and then turn your surface unit on medium heat. I'm impatient, so I go more than medium heat, but I suggest medium heat for your first time. So this melts super fast, but when it's all melted down, I'm going to put one singular kernel of popcorn into the oil. And there it goes. So I'm going to put that kernel in there, and it's actually going to take an incredibly long time for that one kernel to pop. So read a book, watch an episode of The Office, you know, do whatever while you're waiting. The reason you want to wait for this one kernel to pop is because it means that the oil in the pot are heated up enough for you to be able to pop the rest of the popcorn. This is where I find that popping it in a pot takes a lot longer than in the microwave because you have to wait for this one to pop. But I know a lot of people don't have access to Amazon or don't have access to somewhere where they can get the Salisbury popper from. So pots are a lot more conventional for some people. Quick side note while I'm waiting for that one kernel to pop, which is that I know Amazon right now is under fire for a lot of accusations of workers' rights abuses. So if you don't want to be supporting Amazon right now, I'll also put a link down directly to the Salisbury website so you can find the air popper there. So that one kernel has popped, and I'm going to honestly just eyeball putting the rest in. I'll say that's probably good. And I switch it around a little bit to make sure everything gets coated in oil nice, and then I put the lid on. If you have a pot with a clear lid, that would kind of be preferable for this method of cooking zero waste popcorn because you'll be able to actually see the kernels popping inside. For this one, I kind of just open it on the side and check on it. It's in there doing its thing. Same exact thing as with the first method. When you hear it stop popping, you want to take the lid off and take it off the surface unit. I also think that popping it on the surface unit kind of gives it a different flavor. It's not bad, it's just different than the microwave. So this is about done popping. So I'm gonna take it off the surface. Is it? Are you done? No? Okay. Now I'm gonna take it off the surface unit, and do not forget to turn the heat off. I'm gonna go ahead and take the lid off. So just like I did earlier, I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of salt. And I know that there's a cover to this, but you know, I don't feel like it. And just like that, you've got another method of making zero waste popcorn. Both of these methods are super simple and super easy, and I utilize them a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you make zero waste popcorn in the future, be sure to let me know by tagging me in a post on Instagram or Twitter. I'll leave my social media down in the description below. If you want to see more videos like these, make sure you subscribe and maybe hit the notification bell while you're at it so you can get notified when I post new videos. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next video.